I want to talk about Ramtha. Okay, I just got a message today from a person who was asking me what I thought about Ramtha, and the message said basically that they had issues because it seemed like the whole Ramtha organization was about money. Okay, so there's a lot of knowledge, a lot of great knowledge from the Ramtha school, and I have to say this book right here, you can't really see that, it's the White Book by Ramtha. This has been one of the most important books I've ever read, and if you've seen my video about left and right brain belief systems, for me the whole school of Ramtha is the first thing that I've ever read. I know there's other stuff out there, but that is fully a huge advocate of left, of right brain belief system. And that is the belief system that all the religions of the world were created by man. That basically we're the whole deal. We are God. And so, for me, no more eloquently is this message of our own super mystical, amazing power really brought across and taught as it is by Ramtha in the White Book and by Ramtha in general, which overall, if you kind of sift through some of the Ramtha thing, that is basically the first and primary message of Ramtha, is that we are all God. And so anyways, on Facebook a while ago, when the whole disaster in Japan, as it's still going on, Ramtha had a message for students, as he calls them, of the Pacific Rim, and basically you had to pay $50 to get the message. Now, a lot of people were up in arms about this, about, you see, the whole Ramtha thing is all about money, blah blah blah. Well, I want to say, and this is coming from someone who's pretty much doesn't have to worry about money, myself, and that's why I don't see any need for me to worry about offering affiliates, asking you. That's the reason why I'm different from a lot of the gurus, is because I don't have to worry about money, you know. And so, if I did have to worry about keeping the roof over my head, which is something that everybody has to do in this world, now you can't just go out and find, you know, a parcel of land and build your little teepee, or, you know, there's people who try to do that and they wind up having something happen. Like here in North America, there's a thing called the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management, and if you think you're going to go out and lay your claim and build a log cabin or put your teepee up or do something like that, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. This whole world now runs on a thing called money. And so there's a lot of people in the world now, a lot of people that need that message, and it's not so easy for somebody to walk around like Jesus or walk around like Buddha. In fact, I was listening last night to a great YouTube guru who I like a lot. I mentioned in my Best of 2010 series, a guy named Rob Cutter. And he said that you should be leery of anybody that's a master that wants money. And I have to say, I agree and I disagree with that. And I mostly disagree with that, because all of us need to have a house, a roof over our head. This major evolution that we've gone through in the last, what I say, 5 years, since a high-speed internet has really come to the extreme that it has, is because of money, is because of electricity, is because of development, is because of engineering. It's a different world. The kind of knowledge that we get now, like, you used to like have to, just to get, to go on the internet and just to get, like, just as quick as you can type it and push send, you can get access to information that people used to go to a certain library in a certain city or a certain university to find a certain book. That's all pretty much on the internet. You may have to sift through a bunch of crap if it's like some kind of a, you know, but in terms of like mystic knowledge and stuff like that, you can pretty much go right to it. Now, if I do a search on Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'm going to have to wade through a bunch of shit about torrents and blah, blah, blah. Not that I care about that, but I'm just giving you an example. So, on the Ramtha people being about money, well, yeah, it's modern times. It's like these people need to have like buildings. They need to have places where they can host people. They need to pay the power. It's just like people like talking crap about David Wolf. He's doing a lot of good stuff, and people say, oh, he plagiarized, you know, out of his first book. I had one guy from the Netherlands who gave me shit, oh, David Wolf's a fake, and this and that and whatever, and maybe he did. I've heard the rumors about that, and it's probably true. Maybe it's true. Who knows? Who cares? I don't care, because a lot of great bands plagiarize somebody to get started where they did, and then they found their own voice, and David Wolf has found his own voice now. And so what David Wolf now is, he hosts these great events where you got to pay to get in, you got to pay to stay at the hotel, but they can change your life. And these people have got to pay to broadcast on the internet, to do these online simulcasts and stuff like that. And so what I'm getting at is being a guru presence, being a having something to say and getting that message out into the world. It costs money to do that, you know. And so why do you not have a problem with paying money to go to some stupid doctor who don't know what the fuck he's talking about because you can't figure out how to fix yourself? Why do you have no problem, or why do certain people have no problem going to the church of some established religion that was started by man to control man? Why do you have a problem not paying money to them? I'm just saying, in this world, it's all about money. And I personally don't think, you know, you can discover all this stuff on your own, but it's like me with first time I talked to Truth Calkins, I paid a consultation fee to get all that information. I could have come up with that information on my own, but I took a shortcut. It's just like the information that Ramtha has. I've certainly heard the basic premise of the message that Ramtha has is that we are God. I knew that 25 years ago before I ever even knew who Ramtha was. So, but to get all of that wisdom, you know, I'm just saying, I don't understand why you have no problem paying money to something else, but then you expect somebody that has this divine wisdom, this stuff that's really more important, how you think. I mean, this has really changed my life. I've read a lot of spiritual texts in my life, and I get in this book sometimes and I read a chapter over and over and over and over. There's a chapter starts around page 250 in this book about the closed mind and the open mind, and there are two chapters that are back to back. And I can read what's in there fine. I'm just not rereading it because I don't know what it says. I'm rereading it because it's so fucking profound. So, for them to be doing what they're doing, hosting these amazing weekend seminars in these schools and all that kind of stuff, I don't see the problem that you have, you know. So it's like it costs money. These people have to live. They have to be in a house. Why? You may say, why? There's plenty of land here for people to. Why not get a house for free? You have no problem paying for your house. So I can't see why you have a problem paying for infinite wisdom that's going to improve your soul in your lifetimes to come with this knowledge, because once you know this knowledge, it sticks with your soul. So you could say, on the other hand, like, I want to know why you don't have a problem paying for your house. It's like, we're all here, we're all citizens of this planet, we should be entitled to have a house for free, yet somehow you don't mind paying an outrageous mortgage. You know, you make trade-ins for whatever. But think about this infinite wisdom. Think about Jay-Z Knight. Think about the life. What is she supposed to do with the fact that this great entity named Ramtha comes through her body? And there's all kinds of scandal around the Ramtha thing. You go and do a search on the internet, you're going to find this guy who was once a bodyguard of Jay-Z Knight, who has all this shit to say and about Jay-Z Knight's ex-gay boyfriend or whatever who had AIDS and all this kind of shit. There's plenty of crap. Jay-Z Knight is a human being. Ramtha channels through Jay-Z Knight. She's got to have a house to live in with her body. So she's given up her life to do this. And so she needs a roof over her head too. The days are gone. I mean, the world has changed. It can't be like, I mean, there's like gurus in India who still kind of do it old school style, like the sadhus and various gurus who still do it old style. But I'm sorry, I don't have a problem with paying money to get information from Ramtha. I probably won't be doing any, you know, maybe if the money came along, I'm more into being on my own trip, but I think it's a really good investment to do the Ramtha home study or to do any of that kind of stuff. That knowledge is infinite. And if nothing else, get this book and read this book, Ramtha, the White Book. Infinite. Like, if you read no other spiritual book, read this one. This will change your life. So, it costs money too. Yeah. Unless you want to download it or whatever. You can get plenty of Ramtha stuff on torrents for free. So, it's like, I'm an artist who makes music. I used to easily make money selling my music. Now everybody steals music. So, gotta make money.